All right. All right. All right. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Welcome to the 15th day of posting my post market analysis. Um, my name is JB, and I'm going to be first. I apologize that I didn't, post my day 15 yesterday. I didn't post that yesterday, but I'll be doing that now as I haven't taken any trade since yesterday. Since I haven't taken any trade since I took these trades. So I'm going to be walking you through how I took them and my thought process, what I did wrong, what I didn't okay, yeah, what I did wrong actually majorly. So of course I'm going to be speaking about EU only today because I mean that's the only trade I took yesterday. So we have this RKO for sale on weekly, and we know that our we know that at least the week should be you should be expecting sales for the rest of the week, right? But then I tell you that if my setup time frame doesn't tell me to sell, I'm not going to be selling. So I go to daily. What did Friday show me? Friday told me that we're going to be bullish at least on Monday. And that is where I get this because because of this key level, it tells me that I should be actually I should be bullish at least on Monday, even though weekly is saying that we're selling. But daily, I mean, that's multi time frame. If the lower time frame is not agreeing with the higher time frame, the higher time frame cannot do what it says it will do. All right. So we go to 4 hours to find our setup. I wake up, of course, my trading time is between 7 a.m. It's actually 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. So anything around this is where I, look for trades. All right, so we have this rejection. This is a buy zone. I found this. I got this buy zone. This is an engulfing field. It looks very big, but then it's a buy zone. And why is it a buy zone? Because it was first an engulfing for sale, but then he broke out here and became an engulfing for buy, and it hasn't broken it up until when I took the trade. I mean, it's still yet to break it too. Anyways, so we have our rejection to RKL, and I know that at least I should be looking for buys between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. So I go to 30 minutes, and 30 minutes gives me an engulfing, but no proper pullback. I didn't get a reason to enter up until he, you know, gave a rejection. Sorry, a breakout. That is engulfing field. It broke out of this sell zone. So it gave me this engulfing field, and then there was a rejection of the key level, and from there I bought, right. So this was where I entered. It went this high, but let's keep in mind that my I should be out of the trade at least before 11 a.m. So it went this high. So I thought that I'm in a good position, and it's a good I could have it was easier to hold because I knew that it was a good trade, right? So I went as it went here, the next candle, went down, rejected this new buy zone, and then this is the last 30 minutes candle. This is where I should have looked for a reason to. I was aiming for a full TP. Do you understand? But then it had only 30 minutes, so 30 minutes should be able. So I was waiting for this candle to, probably give me the TP, but it didn't. What I should have done was take my profit somewhere here, somewhere around this place, because it was the last candle before I closed. But eventually I took tiny profit rather. I took a little profit. Maybe it was somewhere here. I stopped. I closed the trade somewhere here in tiny profits, which is not good enough, but it wasn't a loss. So that is how I took that particular trade. Let me show you how I took the sell. That this one was also my fault, and it was This is actually the first day in a while that I, in a short while actually, that I've taken, that I end the day with a loss. So yeah, next trade is here, and I see my sell zone. Even though it is in a buy inside the buy zone, even if they are overlapping, a zone is a zone, regardless of what they look like or how they form. This is a sell zone. And what did I get in the sell zone? I see this rejection on 4 hours. So it tells me that I should be aiming for sales, yes. At least this between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. And that is exactly what I went out for. So let's see when the sell zones and confirmation formed. So we can see that yeah, what time is this? Hang on a little please. I think I could have okay, I think I should have been looking for well, let me put this here. I'm trying to see when the engulfing and confirmation form. Oh, okay. So this is this is a sell zone, right? This is a sell zone. On this is the first sell zone that formed. This is the first TC that formed. Wait a minute. Yeah. And then what do we have? We have so this is where I should have been looking for the cells from not 3 p.m. from 11, yes. Yeah, right. I think I might have confused my, okay. So this is 11. I'm trying to look for 11. Okay, yeah, here. So this is where I should have been focusing on the sales. This is, I should have been looking for the sales from here to at least 3 p.m. Right? So after it gave me this breakout, it gave me this engulfing rather. I see this zone again. And fortunately for me, he tapped in. This trade also was in profit before he went this high. I'll tell you where I think I should have closed. First, he actually gave me a rejection. I remember that day, I can't remember the day, but I think about 2 or 3 days ago, I was able to see that I should actually be checking, regardless of what the RKL looks like, I should be checking if there was a proper rejection. And here, I see it. It's tiny, but he rejected somewhere. And that was why I took the entry. So I entered immediately. This candle. After I saw this rejection, this place was my entry. And it went, as you can see, it went down. I mean, it did well. It went not well actually. It went down. And again, this is also an hour to the time to 3 p.m. where I should have stopped looking for sales, right? So I should have actually, done also something very little here. I'm not sure I should have held on to should have done maybe another 1:1 here. I mean, maybe not up to 1:1, but then I should have actually been I should have considered closing here immediately this candle closed. As much as if it was in real time, you would not feel, you would think that it will still go down. Why? Because this is a zone, this is a sell zone, and then you have the RKL. But it is the last 30 minutes. It shouldn't be, do you understand? It shouldn't be, if the last 30 minutes candle is not far away, I mean almost at your TP or something, you should be considering taking tiny profits and leaving the market. So here I should have actually closed in profit, but then I held it up until it stopped me out, which is a terrible decision from me. But I mean, it was still me following my rules regardless. But then I should, like I said, there's a level of flexibility I should have, applied on these trades. And with experience, I'm getting it actually. Now I know that I'm not going to I might not make, I might still make the same mistake, but I know that I am more aware of things to do and things not to do now. Yeah, so those are the two trades I took yesterday. So tiny profit at first, stop loss the second time, red day to yesterday, and no trade today so far. Not seen any trade so far today. Let me delete all through and let's see what we could have. Because I wasn't too much on the chat today, genuinely, but then and also I hope that if you are following, I know that I spoke about how um I don't take my I have taken out GBP and GBP USD, then yeah, let's check them. GBP USD, USD JPY. So I've taken them. I will only be back testing these pairs every day to see how they are doing, to see if substitutions will be needed. That is all I'm going to be doing with these pairs, at least for now. But my primary is trading three pairs at least every day. Don't trade more than three pairs in a day, because I can see that if, for example, GBP USD gave me almost same entry, because usually they give the same um entry. They give the same entry almost. They give the same entry, yeah, genuinely. Do you get? They give similar entries. Let me not be too specific. They give similar entries, and the time sometimes aligns, and really the time sometimes align, and you know we have issues with is it consistency? Yeah, with compounding. Yeah, that's the word. We have issues compounding because now I hit SL here, SL here, and see that tiny profit now I would have maybe not even been able to get a tiny profit from BTC or on GBP. And do you understand? I mean, it's actually very draining, to be honest. And I've felt better since I have been, you know, taking only three pairs daily. Three pairs that they don't, I will not say coexist, but you know what I mean. They don't move almost the same way. I think it was a good decision. So tonight I'm going to be back testing both of three of these: GBP USD, GBP JPY, USD JPY, and GBP USD. Um, those are the pairs I'm up. I'm thinking of adding silver. I've been reading things about silver, and it's been fun. So I think I'm going to add silver eventually. So again, thank you for joining me, and see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye bye.